The diversity of life on Earth is staggering. We share the planet with tens of millions of creatures, all with different sizes, shapes, and ways of life. Ecosystem translates organic life in all its detail into a digital medium. It's a world of real animals living in software. Instead of playing a pre-made animation, creatures swim bound by the laws of physics. They apply torque at their joints to push against the water and propel themselves forward. They coordinate this movement using simulated brains. Data from their eyes and other senses flows down through a network of neurons that reaches into every limb in their body. They pursue their own goals, driven by their instincts, in a shared environment where they swim, graze, have children, and prey on each other. And as in our world, the infinite varieties of life are the fruit of evolution. The fittest creatures pass on their genes to the next generation, and over time, a world of strange and unique creatures is born. The steward of this world is you. Adjust the shape of creatures' bodies and how they swim. Control whether they lurk and ambush prey. Decide where their hunting grounds are and how they migrate over their lives. Place plants and build caves and reefs. Design an environment that fulfills each species' nutritional needs. Everything is part of a system, and every system is a balance. Algae may be at the base of your food chain, but if the number of creatures eating it dwindles, it could grow until it strips out all of the oxygen and causes a mass extinction. The richness of life is in your hands. Join us in Ecosystem.
Mr. Peon needs your help to survive. Fringe Planet is full of eldritch terrors and harsh realities. Fringe Planet is a game about survival, inspired by RimWorld, Dwarf Fortress and Factorio. It also takes a lot of inspiration from the works of weird fiction, Lovecraft, Poe, Shelley, and many others. 6 people with amnesia awake in another dimension, stranded on a frozen floating island that is drifting through an infinite void. These people are called peons, and it is up to you, as a player, to help them survive this harsh environment. The peons have their own traits and personalities, and each one is unique. As the game progresses, they will remember more and more of who they used to be. They are also powered by a sophisticated artificial intelligence. They always try and obey the player's orders. However, their own needs, such as warmth and food, will always come first. Balancing this and the relationships between the peons is key to the game experience. A peon can go insane or get depressed if they are unhappy.
Prehistoric Kingdom is a modern tycoon game built around the creation and management of your very own prehistoric zoo. Taking the helm as the chief manager, your job is to create a sustainable park and fill it with a wide array of extinct creatures, keeping a close eye on your finances, popularity, and the happiness of both your guests and animals. The gameplay of Prehistoric Kingdom is designed to be flexible, as the player bounces between limitless creativity and the management that comes with running your very own zoo. Build stunning parks filled with beautiful attractions, luxurious decorations, and many animals of different shapes and sizes. Our creative tools allow the player total freedom as they offer intuitive building modes and an accessible terraforming system. Laying out your park is made easier by grid-based building and snapping options, with additional spline-based freeform and curved placement modes adding to the customization layer. Modularity is also an aspect we're bringing to the table, allowing for several decorations to be hand-placed and edited however you see fit. It doesn't end there, however. Need a huge hill to make your paddock stand out? Maybe a dip in the terrain, complete with a river? No worries. The landscaping tools available give you the option to raise, lower, flatten, and smooth the terrain. Ground and vegetation painting are also available, as they have a substantial role to play in the creation of any respectable habitat. With 8 climates to choose from at any given time, there are 8 maps to boot, each one with its own characteristic geography, landscape, terrain textures, and plant assets. As paleontology enthusiasts, we put much love and time into the design of our creatures. Not only do we spend time researching information about the animals in order to keep them fairly scientifically accurate, but we also focus on making each species unique, interesting, and thought-provoking. We want all sides of your park's living attractions to feel natural. Their sounds, their distinct behaviors, and even the way they'll be affecting gameplay. Almost every aspect of a park's design will be at least partly shaped by the species you choose to breed. You will have to account for an animal's aging and, come maturity, its potential to mate and produce offspring. The current animal lineup includes a variety of dinosaurs, reptiles, mammals, and even fish, with a planned roster that exceeds every tycoon game before us. Carefully manage your park's budget and strive to create a profit. By balancing upkeep costs, staff wages, and construction expenses, your Prehistoric Kingdom is sure to be successful. However, building your own dinosaur zoo comes at the cost of safety and security. Even the most experienced tycoons can expect a large dent in their budget if they're not paying attention to natural events, animal breakouts, or simply even poor park planning. Our research tree allows players to choose their own path depending on what they want to achieve. Science points are passively accumulated and rewarded to the player for placing new buildings or creating new animals, and can be used to unlock new technology and upgrades. In order to successfully clone prehistoric animals, one must first obtain fossils. Professional teams can be purchased and dispatched on fossil-rich sites all around the world to discover new animals for your park, with any species being available for creation as soon as enough bone samples have been found. However, this is not the only way to play the game. 3 exciting game modes will make their way into Prehistoric Kingdom. Make the most out of progression and management with Campaign Mode. Research, unlock, and make your way up to the top of the business. Want a more relaxing experience? Let your creativity loose with Sandbox. Build whatever you want with no limitations. You can even just let your animals wander around and observe their behavior. Alternatively, join a scenario game with a number of objectives to achieve. Furthermore, you can go first-hand into any of these modes by playing as a ranger. Control your character in first or third person and get a closer look at your prehistoric wonders.
Do you have what it takes to be a hotel manager? Let me tell you, the hospitality industry is one gigantic garbage fire, and guests are the fuel that keeps the whole show running. So where does one begin? It's all about location. How about a delightful seaside resort? A humble hotel in the big city, or a motel in the middle of nowhere? We all have to start somewhere. Once you've secured a suitable spot, it's time to build. Start off with the foundations, throw in a reception desk, add some necessities, slap on a few decorations, and finish the job with a scenic patio before painting your motel blue, because that's always classy. However, that's only the beginning. Take a look at what you can eventually accomplish. We're talking about the creme de la creme, spanning a stunning pool area, exclusive restaurant and bar, a gym to work off those extra calories, booming nightlife activities, a casino to take more of your guests' money, and a cozy corner for your patrons to retire to at the end of the day. Can someone please check if he's breathing? Of course, there's always the possibility of disaster. It can strike from anywhere. Take this malfunctioning equipment, for example. Things can go from bad to worse in a blink of an eye. Fortunately, there's emergency equipment available for occasions like these. Unless you forgot to order them. To avoid this situation entirely and keep your business running smoothly, it's important to hire the right staff. When it comes to maintenance, you need a professional touch. Good work, I suppose. Once you've worked out the kinks, you will be the proud owner of the finest hotel around. For at least a few miles.
Chicago, city of opportunity, welcomes young people of ambition seeking their fortune. Strike up lucrative new business deals. Enjoy our wholesome entertainment. Tap into our city's wide variety of merchandise. Triumph in the race for wealth and prosperity. Do you have what it takes to become our new captain of commerce? Leave your mark on the world. The city of opportunity is waiting for you.
Commander, welcome to Space Base Startopia. Our 3 unique decks leave nothing to be desired for well-traveled space captains of any species. What are you waiting for, Commander? Space-based Startopia is waiting for you.